and igniting San Diego. AVP League Play Week 3 finds the idyllic shores of a Southern California gem. Who will create separation? Will it be the New York Nitro as they remain unbeaten? A view to Harbor Drive and the San Diego Bay. A gorgeous location for Week 3 of the AVP in League Play. The New York Nitro sit atop the order, and Kelly Chang and Sarah Hughes are a huge reason why, rounding out with Ta.Crabb and Taylor Sander. I love it. They came in with I Love New York shirts, and that is the right call. But on the opposite side of the net, the home team, the San Diego Smash, behind Chase Budinger and Miles Evans, the recent Olympians, and the blocking prowess, Tony Rodriguez, and the defense of Gina Urango. A look to the standings. The New York Nitro have been superb through the first 2 weeks of league play as they picked up 4 wins in their first competition. But now it's going to be interesting. The San Diego Smash at 2-2. What can they do against the everyone? Cameron Irwin alongside Kevin Barnett, and this is a matchup that you have to pay attention to. Look to these two matchups. What are you most excited to see, the men or the women here?
I think I'm excited for the men first. Okay, I'm going to be excited about it all, but I want to see this rematch. This is a Chicago semifinal rematch, and last time it was Evans and Sander that really struggled offensively. Miles Evans has had his struggles here. Last time they played, 41 attempts for Miles Evans, just 16 for Chase Budinger, and Budinger's been absolutely on fire offensively. I want to see which of the pair they go after. I think it's going to be Evans early. He's going to have to prove himself.
He sits in the backcourt. It's going to be a huge question mark in terms of what he's going to be able to do transitionally. The other side of the net is a daunting task. Taylor and Taylor. Let's see how they round out this. Been superb to this point. Loving all the fans here in the arena at the Viejas Stadium. Time to go down now to Mark Sherman for our intros.
Let's meet the teams first for the New York Nitro. The visiting New York Nitro wearing the number 1. The defender standing 6 feet tall out of Long Beach State. It's Ta.Crabb. And his partner, Taylor, number 2. The blocker standing 6 feet 4 inches tall out of BYU. It's Taylor Sander. And their opponents, your San Diego Smash. Wearing the number 1, the 6'4" defender out of UC Santa Barbara, it's Miles Evans. Yes, and his partner wearing the number 2, the 6'7" blocker out of the University of Arizona, it's Chase Budinger.
Great to see a healthy Ta.Crabb. He'd been dealing with a foot injury. However, now he looks like he is ready to rock and roll alongside Taylor Sander. Kevin, give us some insight. This team is pretty impressive from a defensive standpoint. What are they going to have to do to take down Miles and Chase?
Same things they were doing before. Just look like they're casually hanging out at the beach and enjoying the sun, the sand, or in this case, the bright lights of Viejas Arena, and casually come up with victories. I've never seen a team that could just turn it on in the snap of their fingers the way that the Taylors can. Look at, he's even staying straight up and serve receive. No problem. Here comes Ta.Crabb with the set.
What a dig right off the bat. Miles Evans.
There's where the differences are going to be, right? Miles Evans makes a great play, but offensively he's been so out of rhythm. He's going to have to find a way to convert these plays. That's a wonderful dig. Crowd loves it right away because Taylor Sander has an absolute cannon for an arm, which makes for highlights when it hits the sand and highlights when it actually gets dug. but you have to convert those opportunities. You got no choice. And speaking of converting, Chase Budinger, no hitting errors yet in the league, not one.
Well, he adds one more kill to the mix off this option play. Talk about releasing some of the pressure. It's one nice way to do it, but some heavy swings already from the side of Taylor and Taylor, even from the service line.
Watch!
Little trouble off the first. Unique contact from Ta.Crabb. I think it just caught the tip of his finger.
He's shaking his head on that one because he missed it and he got lucky. I think normally we say unique contact from Ta.Crabb when we're talking about fantastic contacts. There, he got just enough of it.
Target is Evans. And an early side out. Talking about getting into rhythm. Important for Evans.
And I think just like from the service line, if you saw him in LA, Miles played better when he was aggressive from the service line, which I expected to see him be in this match. I want him to do the same thing at the net. Keep being aggressive. Keep taking more swings than shots. That's how you can fill yourself with some confidence. I don't think Taylor Sander is as big at the net as a Benish or a Theo Brunner. So get after it.
Taylor Sander getting after it from the service line now. The two-time Olympian from the indoor side. BYU product. Ace serve! That is going to be hard to stop in these conditions. And by conditions, I mean some jumping sand.
Never hand Taylor Sander some jumping sand. Never.
It's like jumping beans.
It's a bad thing to do.
Can he go 2 for 2? Tries a different angle. And a few inches wide. I think we should just put some fans down there on the opposite side just so they can understand the pace at which that serve is coming at Miles and Chase.
Oh, that would be great, the AVP League. Let's not only have them receive serve, let's have them just stand maybe 6 wide and have somebody hit at them.
A couple hitting errors now on the side of the Nitro. Chase and Miles recently coming off of their Olympic debuts in Paris. Finished with a 4th. And it was in part because of that man's athleticism. Chase Budinger, one of the best setters in the game. Former NBA player.
When you can side out the way that Chase Budinger can side out, that'll make you one of the best setters in the game because you're going to get so many reps at setting.
Line, go!
The soft stuff from Budinger. Time to go down to the third member of our crew, Casey Patterson. What's going on?
Hi guys, I'm down here on the Chase and Miles coach, 8th Street, 16th Street. Oh, sorry, I said it wrong. I said it wrong. Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
This is legend of the game. He knows everything about the sport. We were just talking about like what's our mindset and what's our strategy kind of going into playing against the Taylor.
Here's the thing, Taylor and Taylor are going to bring the heat, bombing serves, hitting like gnarly angles. You got to weather that storm a little bit and just keep up, keep your side out game strong, hit the option a few times. Because look, if you don't want to play into their style, you have to use your style to your advantage. So Chase's option game, Miles' defense, Miles hitting the curvy jump serve. Just keep doing what you do, right?
And then the last thing would be, do you fix your lines every time you switch sides so that Taylor misses that jump serve by a quarter inch versus being in?
Literally, like if you just pull the line in like where it's supposed to be, that's a point.
We got the replay here up top. Look at that.
That's the one.
I mean, the line, you could see it. It was just curved out. Like, I was obsessed about that. I'd switch sides. I'd push him in. Yeah.
If you just push in just that quarter inch,
that's
you
out.
Just earned yourself a point.
Yes. That's another thing we're going to add into the tactics.
That's a veteran thing.
Okay, perfect.
You got to know the veteran stuff.
Casey, you got to push him out before you switch sides, though. Push him out, push him in. 2-part process. Winning with Casey Patterson.
But I like what he said in regards to Ed talking about, you understand that this team for the New York Nitro is going to come away with some highlight reel points. You got to weather the storm.
Oh, I thought it was funny that he moved Ed down to 8th. Someone better tell Amy that she now lives at 8th Street, not 16th.
Here, it's only sunshine in sunny San Diego. That is a monster block from Chase Budinger.
Casey and Ed enjoying that one. It's another great benefit to Taylor Sander hitting the ball hard. When you stuff it, it's a monster block. You know, Chase has played in this arena before. 2006, December 9th. He had 5 points for Arizona.
I'm sure he's glad that you brought that up. Inside set, nobody home.
It's just his freshman year. The build was on. Don't worry about it. The trajectory was good, Cameron.
Speaking of good trajectory.
Yeah, this attack route, and I love this kind of thing. You'll see Kristen Nuss go close the Nuss. She'll tuck in and pop out. I like this with Taylor. They've run that play deliberately multiple times. And the crazy thing about it is they'll run it in a bang-bang transition. They just know this is the play we're running.
Cut. Huge lift there, almost too much height.
Error number 1 of the entire league, not just this match.
But you can see the words from Chase Budinger. Exactly that. Really high on the set. Changes the tempo of attack. First error for Chase.
8-8.
Fighting off the ball through the middle. Oh.
Hey, sometimes you just can't get there. Sometimes the shot is better than the defense. You recognize the greatness of your opponent and move back to receive. So when I say Miles has to be aggressive, it doesn't always mean he has to hit the ball hard every time. It means you have to be deliberate with your actions.
A little slither down the line for Sander. Taylor Sander, just 32 years old. Originally out of Corona, California. Went on to play collegiately for Brigham Young. National Player of the Year, along with his partner.
The path for the San Diego Smash with Budinger and Evans runs through the offense of Miles. He hit .431 in 12 matches this year in our Heritage events. And that had him finishing 3rd in every event, right? They were right there on the cusp of making a final, but he's hit .289 to start the league, and that's why they've been a little bit up and down.
Come on! Ta.Crabb just too good. Great control. 10 apiece and a look to AVP league format. We do play a best of 3. And if you're new, just to 15 points are each of these sets. 1 timeout per team. And we are all playing to make it to the AVP League Championships. Just the top 4 teams heading off. New York Nitro have put themselves in a great position. The scramble play from the San Diego Smash. Is there a corner he can't hit?
Well, it's the contacts and the shots that he has, and it starts with the dig first. That he just goes double axe handle, and then this pokey to the corner. The variety of contact and the quality of contact are what separate Ta.Crabb from his peers.
Absolutely, as the timeout is called. Again, just 1 timeout per team.
I like the timing of this too by the Smash. I like calling it early. You're over 10. The margins are small from this point on. I like calling it right away.
And a chance for the fans here in Viejas Arena to pick up a few mini balls. They're getting tossed out to the stands now. Testing your hands right now, Kevin.
You know, Mark Sherman was trying to get it here. Mark Sherman's got to work on his arm strength. We're going to have him doing maybe some band work between now and next week.
But Kev, how awesome is it? All these faces here in a Southern California mecca for beach volleyball. We haven't been back to San Diego since 2009. And I think San Diegans are loving this event.
Hey, not only are they here, they're having a good time, right? DJ Rocher spinning the tunes. This is a close, intimate environment. If you have one of the VIP tables down close, which, by the way, that might be the best ticket going. That might be the best value in sport right there. The interaction you get with the athletes. This is the new way to enjoy beach volleyball, and I'm loving it.
Bit of a must-have back out of the timeout. The smash, throw French fries on the board. A look to the VIP, as you mentioned. One of the most intimate settings you can see in beach volleyball. If you're not careful, you might get a little sand kicked up in your face.
Careful, if you're lucky, that might happen. Come on!
Really more than luck to dig that ball.
Well, Taylor Sander has always been incredibly dynamic, and that hasn't changed out on the beach. Certainly given this jumper sand, and he's going to put on a show, and he is for the home crowd. Woo. I think the Nitro are the best team overall when you talk about men's and women's pairings. That's an ace.
I don't think I've seen him serve this hard. Like you think you've seen the best server on the AVP until you put him in an indoor arena, no wind, in sand like this. How do you stop it?
He loves the big bright lights. Come on, man. Two-time Olympian.
He didn't even move.
Oh, he wanted that one. He was feeling it.
I mean, what do you equate the reaction time necessary to even get a platform in front of that?
How would you equate that? That's a good question. Maybe like a right-hand lead in boxing. It's not quite a jab, right? It's not that fast. You have some time because it's a serve and it's coming from far away, but it's more like a right-hand lead.
Cushioning is Crabb. And unleashing.
And you might notice how the offense changes positions. So there, Ta.Crabb running the offense right down the middle, and deliberately down the middle too. Not that fake plan. He's just going to go right at it, but they'll do a little shoot set sometimes, pushing him all the way out to the right. This time they're just going straight up. The location setting is something that has changed beach volleyball forever. And then you add in the jump setting of the last couple of years, and this is a transformed game from the game of the late 90s, early 2000s when it was kind of all straight ahead. Tempo, position, and jump setting, it's wild.
Set point again for the Nitro. Some help from the net.
Highlight.
Sander sends it to the stands. You're speechless, Kevin.
Good night now.
This is a new brand of volleyball. Indoors, and Taylor Sander is owning. Look at this angle.
There might be a petition to ban Taylor Sander from this type of sand. This is just dangerous.
I mean, we knew that these athletes were going to fly high, but I have never seen him play quite at this elevation. 15-13, the Nitro with set one.
Yeah, baby, that is right. It is time. Ladies and gentlemen, I could not be happier to be right here, right now.
We're in Austin, Dallas, Texas. For San Diego. Gonna have a reaction out here.
How about a little magic, huh?
The AVP League is brought to you by Wilson, the official ball of the AVP. We're still recovering from that first set and having a little fun. That's Troy Field out there in his infamous grab and throw.
Totally legal. Totally legal. No problem.
He's warming up the ladies from the New York Nitro and the San Diego Smash. Welcome back to Viejas Arena. Cameron Irwin alongside Kevin Barnett. And Kevin actually just fell off his chair. He's still astonished by that last swing from Taylor Sander as the New York Nitro picked up set number one. And these two, this spells trouble.
That swing has made Chase Budinger despondent.
figuring out exactly how to match the elevation on the other side, the San Diego Smash. Let's send it to Casey Patterson, somewhere courtside.
Drew, originally from St. Louis, Missouri, now lives in Honolulu, Hawaii, plays in Queens Beach. I went down the same path, left college, went to Queens Beach, trained. So you're on the right path, dude. Another year, and you're going to be playing out here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so what do you think so far of the format?
This is really insane. Like, you have the whole thing this big. The setup is insane. And it's also, like, with the it's so much better than, like, if it was outside. You know, obviously you have the elements and stuff, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But, like, this sort of setting is, like, I kind of think of it as like the Olympic setting where you have like kind of a deeper sand and you can really get like the best out of the game. And you really see like exactly what's going on.
Yeah,
it
it
feels
feels
the
like,
stands and everything.
Yeah, I love it. Right, the clarity, the feel, the vibe. It's very Olympic type vibe.
Yes.
And what do we got here? How many signatures you got in your shorts? He had me sign his.
So that's his right there. And this is Haley's. And I was gonna get Miles's, but he took a little bit too long talking to his friends.
Oh my God, I'll talk to him about that. He's still young. He's got time.
And I was gonna get I got a picture of Allison up there.
Oh yeah.
So I was hopefully gonna get his on there too.
Yeah. Wait, where's Allison? Where is he watching right here?
He's up on the far right.
Oh, we gotta go. The Mastiff. We gotta go get him. The Mammoth. This guy's, he's incredible. This is just one of the greatest blockers / beach volleyball time is just stealthily sitting here and no one's hassling him. We got to go hassle him. I can't tell you how many times this guy has just destroyed me blocking matches. Ugh. I feel like he knows we're coming. He knows I'm coming. Drew. Yes. Alice, my friend. I need your help. Don't break the pen, but we need your signature here.
Wow, sure.
Yeah. Well, no big deal, everybody. Gold medalist, world champ, the most efficient blocker in Olympic history. Oh, partner, one day, please. Whoa, Drew. Don't tell still my partner.
Yes,
Oh, it's got awkward for me. Wow.
I love it. Drew making his move right away. He meets him, and moments later, he is partners with Allison.
How fantastic is that? Casey Patterson just making fans' dreams come true.
It's only appropriate that they had to climb Mount Everest to find the woolly mammoth.
That's Allison, the three-time Olympian, two-time medalist, 1 silver, 1 gold. And Casey Patterson. I just love the trek through the stands.
I know.
It was full effort. Would they expect anything less from Casey Patterson? Now the question is, can they find Theo?
Theo's a bit like trying to find Waldo, though. He doesn't stand out quite as much as Allison. He just fades in, and then you think, well, Tony Hawk is here.
We're getting it. Don't go over me. Theo would write on top of my signature. Unbelievable. Just like he blocked me. Just your signature blocked me. 75 blocks so far in the league. How do you feel?
Feel young, you know? My head's here. It's normally here. Getting up here. Feel young again. Loving it.
Yeah, I mean, your head's up high, but you're still getting like the hit stuff, like the first one of the match. That was sick. I was like, oh, here we go. I remember that. Well, okay. Well, you got Theo's signature on top of mine, blocking me. To Cameron and Kevin here, and we'll keep looking for athletes up here.
Theo's already got a collared shirt on.
Yeah,
Theo already has a collared shirt on. Is he headed to a business dinner following his match or something? What are we doing here, Theo?
I mean,
it's very formal.
There. Okay.
3-time best blocker on the AVP.
4-time.
4-time.
Oh, yeah.
I can't steal one away. Stealing a dig,
No, doing short the man.
Thrown back, second set action between the New York Nitro and the San Diego Smash. The Smash have to start turning some points now with the lead in the second.
And it's going to be up to Miles Evans to go ahead and make sure that gets turned around.
Nearly a slam dunk from Sander. Off speed. Looking for the cut shot, instead comes away with the error.
Yeah, and up to there, Crabb was hitting 700, and following that Miles Evans story, he's hitting 462. And you look at, okay, they're down 1-0. That was 15-13, and it took some serving heroics from Taylor Sander to make that happen. Sometimes you can play quality volleyball and still lose.
Just a 2-point margin in that first set. And to be fair, the highlights felt like they were completely on the side of the New York Nitro, so momentum has to shift here in set 2.
Right, the highlights came late, though.
Yeah,
I think we had a number of really exciting plays, over 10 points, and so you do feel like that momentum had really gone away when, in fact, just a short burst of energy. And so if you're the Smash, you got to still feel pretty comfortable about coming into this second set, and they have played with confidence through the first third.
Change of pace from the service line. And Crafty, there's the connection between the Smash.
Yeah, and they made Taylor Sander move, right? They shot it all the way to the pin. They didn't run any middle offense. And the pin is a comfortable place for Miles Evans. Started at Santa Barbara City College before going on to Santa Barbara.
Step in, step out for Crabb. And out of bounds.
Right, that's the reverse, right? That's where you run play action one time, and the next time you hand the ball off out of the same formation. Trying to bait them in.
Speaking my language.
Yeah. Your Rams with a big comeback victory.
Oh, yeah, that was wild. Taking on the 49ers. Threw him down. That ball's down for Sander.
And a little bit of chatter in the form of some sound effects.
Between who?
Well, that was Taylor Sander with a little ooh trailing it. Good gracious, Sanders bodacious. Something like that. Is that how it goes?
No, that's not how it goes.
That's not how it goes? I'm going to have to listen back.
Did you fall and hit your head when you...
Good gracious, Sanders bodacious.
Jeez. 9-6 here, the Smash with the lead.
Get up out on that dance floor. Get that man what he asking for.
Somebody find Haley Harward, because we need to level up from this soundtrack.
Yes, please do. Love that Haley just busted out a few bars right there. No problem.
That was impressive.
Yeah. She took a second. She's like, wait, what do you want me to do? Oh, okay, I got you. No problem.
I mean, the technical aspects of that swing from Crabb, what did you see?
Well, he's showing everything into the angle, right? And he's looking into the angle, and his body language is into the angle, and then he's going to drop it. Not even drop it, just going to turn it and push it down the line. You have to remember, these two guys were playing at the same time in collegiate volleyball. They were both players of the year, and they both delivered beyond expectations. I had heard for a long time about Taylor Sander. Oh, Taylor Sander this, Taylor Sander that. Had a BYU match. Delivered in every way. Same thing happened with Crabb. I saw him at UCLA. Had something like 26 kills, 13 digs, and a few blocks. Unbelievable indoor player, and even more unbelievable when you consider he's 6 feet tall. Remarkable.
One of the best attackers in the game. Evans trying to add some extra pace.
And here comes some complaints.
Yeah, oohs and ahs. Casey Patterson, one of the best setters in the game. What do you think of that contact?
Yeah. My stomach hurt. As soon as I looked, it just hurt a little bit inside. So I wasn't a fan of it, even though it was still probably good. We got Troy. We got Troy here signing balls. We found him too. We got Stefan, who was jump setting absolute sauce to him down on the sand when they were playing the little side out competition. So from Troy.
And Cebu.
And I was just about to tell Troy I needed to play with him, and then Stefan steals him for me. So everybody's stealing my partners that I'm trying to go win CPVA Opens with. And
Can we get Casey Patterson and Britney Spears mic so he can just hands-free and sign away?
That would be amazing. Just a little one right next to my cheek.
Just get him one that goes the headband style. Oh, gosh.
As long as he starts singing boy band tunes, count.
Yeah,
I will pay
bleach
for the
hair.
microphone. I will pay for it.
I'll bleach the hair. I'm all in.
All white. Casey be wearing all white next time.
Troy Field would probably be a part of that boy band. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, he would. He would. The mustachioed Troy Field.
All right, time to get down to business here in the second set. The smash is 4 away from sending this to a third.
Well, watch the aggression here from the service line.
Some side spin on that one.
Now Chase can just get up so high. This is a cut right past it, but that is hit from a high attack point.
3-year starter from the University of Arizona. Played in the NCAA tournament in each of his years as a Wildcat. He's also best volleyball player in high school.
Yeah, I remember
People
seeing
forget
him.
that.
I saw him. It was gnarly.
He was the National High School Player of the Year back in 2005.
Remember when we had the Budinger brothers facing off, he and Duncan,
Oh, that was
years
great.
ago?
Now both with wives and kids, all living in the South Bay. Said it's been really fun. Families nearby too. They help out with the babysitting from time to time. Come out and support. So many off the top of the net, my goodness.
That's a classic Ta.Crabb move right there. The upward move with his arm. He's not only pushing it forward, but watch his hand motion on this ball. He's going to push it up, and just that soft little touch. His ability to play with the short and deep is almost unrivaled.
I just want to know how many burpees that guy can do. Gets off the sand quicker than anyone. Tries to scoop, sends it too far.
I think that time he's just trying to get out of the way of it. It was hit a little bit high, so what he's trying to do is pivot his body out from behind it. Rather than letting him ride up his platform and hit him high, he's trying to get out from behind it and put his arm out. If he put 2 out, he might have had that a little bit more control, but that's a pretty effective attack from Chase Budinger.
Set point for the smash. Right on the platform of Sander. No sandy pancakes here.
That thing rolled all the way down Miles Evans' body like David Bowie in Labyrinth here. Watch this thing. Just whoop, 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 all the way down his entire body.
Trying to fend off another set point. And just slapping that to the line. To the third set we go. The New York Nitro and the San Diego Smash putting on a show. Crabb and Sander have the 6-1 advantage in the matchups between these two teams.
How much more volleyball did you want? All of it? This will be our 9th set of the evening. Crowd enjoying it.
Grab your popcorn. We're going to be heading off to Austin next week for week 4 action. The chance to see the Brooklyn Blaze face off against the LA Launch, the Palm Beach Passion, and the Austin Aces. Will be the home team. Come out and support at the HEB Center.
If I say get your popcorn ready, what do you see? Who do you think of?
Kevin?
Terrell Owens?
That's fair. A nice recovery, though, for the San Diego Smash. How did they get it done?
Well, Miles Evans was said that he had to be good on offense, and he has been. I think that's the main thing. He's been aggressive, and he's been effective.
Chance to see Ta.Crabb in the backdrop. Alongside the Matza, Sean Rosenthal. The much anticipated matchup tomorrow between Chase Budinger and Ta.Crabb will come right back to the AVP.
I think what'll be interesting is that matchup for sure. It's the first time they've ever met since the incident in Chicago. No one has seen one another. I think in this match here, if someone can get some blocks, that could really change the framework of this 4th set. There's 1 block in the entire match thus far. It belongs to Chase Budinger. And that would be the one bang on Taylor Sander. He doesn't get enough blocks up there at the net.
I talked to Chase Budinger about how tough it is to block in these conditions, again, from an indoor arena and also with some shallow sand that allows for even greater elevation of athlete. And he said the toughest part is blocking because there's just so many different angles you're not used to seeing. It's really changed the vision and kind of the timing of blockers across the AVP.
Yeah, we think it's on the blocker, too, to kind of hide and jump. We saw Theo wait a lot in our first match of the night. He was playing with the timing tremendously and coming up late, getting some touches.
Well, and we even just spoke with Theo, and that's what he said. He said he's not used to seeing his shoulders above the height of the net. Usually it's just his forehead. I think he's a little wrong on that.
Theo's a little self-effacing with that. I don't think that's true at all.
I agree. He also said he didn't warm up, so I don't know. The man is a menace at the net. Who will be the menace at the net in this third set? Can Taylor Sander find the blocks, to your point? What a pass. First point to the Nitro.
Yeah, it's been a pretty offensive match thus far. Crabb hitting 533 before that swing. Taylor Sander 455. Budinger 600. And then his partner Evans, look, 529. I think that's a winning formula for them. If he's siding out well, then you'll see people test Chase a few times.
The women coming up next between the New York Nitro and the San Diego Smash. Tony Rodriguez, Gina Urango for the Smash, and the Nitro, Kelly Chang and Sarah Hughes.
I think Gina Urango's transition game is what's going to win in that one. And Tony Rodriguez, she's a fun watch. Loves to hit the ball hard. There's a service winner. On the other side, it's the creativity, right? Hughes and Chang. How much creativity do they employ? Is it working for them? When do they deploy it? It's always good to watch that interplay just on that side if they're making good choices.
Our Casey Patterson awaiting a chance to talk with Gina Urango and Tony Rodriguez. That's going to be just around the corner here. However, some quick touches, and was that down or not? Crabb on a platter.
Yeah, he's going to complain maybe that was down, but that's the spectacular play, Claus. Watch this. I think that looks good. He punched it. Just punched it right to his partner. But this is what I'm talking about, Taylor Crabb. His ability to make that vertical contact, but play with the depth of where that ball is going to go. Remember, last time he made that move, it landed about 1.5 feet from Chase. Oh!
Net violation. Do you see the net violation? Oh, there isn't.
I think it's the leg of Taylor Sanders' leg hits the bottom of the net.
It was Taylor's leg. It was Taylor's leg. He pushed, put off, and his shin hit the net. Oh, the crowd loves it. This is incredible. And we got Tony and Gina here. This is incredible. What would you do in this moment right now?
I mean, at the end of the day, the refs can't look up at the screen, unfortunately, and as frustrating as that is, it sucks. I'd be yelling! I'd be yelling!
And then Gina comes in to try to set the tone with, hey, you owe us one.
Yeah,
it's okay, take it, but you owe us one. And then match point. Perfect. They've got it dialed. They're ready.
I would be yelling, Tony. You were. That was actual yelling. We heard you.
Yeah, but even on that last play, Taylor Crabb kind of letting his foot off the gas pedal. Lets it fall, understanding there was a net violation. He had a moment alongside Chase Budinger. And there's one of those moves from Budinger. Just slightly dropping those hands in, to your point, Kevin.
Yeah, he's just not quite getting there, right? He's just inches away from greatness. I think the crowd is getting excited for the San Diego Smash right now.
I was just about to say the same thing.
I think they're taking on the home side.
They're cheering for the error.
I love it.
One of the best parts of the league, pick your city, pick your team. Silence now in Viejas Arena. Only golf claps for Ta.Crabb. What's happening?
I think people were enjoying the craft of that. I heard a couple of yells, but they're definitely giving more to the home side here.
I mean, don't forget Ta.Crabb, product of Long Beach State, 3-time All-American.
That doesn't mean they like him at San Diego State.
That's true. I'm just thinking Southern California. Trying to give the man some love here.
They used to have a team here. Chris Marlowe played here, gold medalist, and guy who went to Palisades High School, just like Miles Partain, who we saw out here on the sand a match ago.
Talk about some legends of the game.
Indeed.
Third set to 15. A little surprising from the error standpoint.
Yeah, a couple errors from Ta.Crabb. Margins are small right now with everyone hitting at such a high level offensively. This could be costly because channeling the ball is just as good as blocking it in some cases. Whoa, little error into that one.
Yeah, better throw up the apology on that. I mean, it's clear Miles Evans has been trying to find as tough a serve as possible. Jamison McKibben getting in on the mix.
Well, there what he's trying to do, he's trying to get around the side of the ball. He hits that side of the ball and it cuts for the receiver.
That ball had float and spin. Pokes it. And a little limbo. Ta.Crabb.
Man, such quick transition. I love the confidence in your partner. Sander walking away, flexing. Ball wasn't even hit yet. That one was hit.
How fast do you think that's going?
Let's say out here, we'll go with about 68 miles an hour. Not quite indoors, like 75 is really fast indoors. I'd say 68, 70 miles an hour, and that's a heater on the beach in that small court.
Yeah, I do not want to throw a platform in front of that. I would be running the opposite direction. Taylor Sanders' serve having an impact here in set 3. The 2-point advantage. Tony Rodriguez, Gina Urango warming up against Kelly Chang and Sarah Hughes. And this is what they do during the timeouts. A little bit of warm-up and sand time. We're not on the beach, so a little tougher to get your warm-up in.
Yeah, we've seen players do a lot of peppering, get their arms warm, get their knees ready, some jumps, but they want to log a little bit of sand time. I think all you need is a few touches to get ready.
Getting a few touches here. The women's match coming up next between the New York Nitro and the San Diego Smash.
They put up a really funny Instagram post today. You should go and check it out. A little pre-match fire between the two. I think you go over on Gina Urango's Instagram and find that. Do yourself a favor before that match starts and check it out.
Gina Urango doing a really nice job on social media. She's a good follow. Taylor Sander remains at the service line. High set, higher swing. Casey Patterson, who are you talking with now?
I'm talking with the ladies. They were out bouncing, taking advantage of the timeout, warming up. Ladies, this is an insane match. Taylor is absolutely bombing his serve. What do you think is going to happen here going forward? Do you think he's going to continue to just bomb? What is he going to do?
I think he's going to be aggressive and go for it. I mean, come on, you just got 2 in a row. You just got to keep going for it.
That's the right answer. It was like a 10.
Okay, thank you.
Correct. Yes. So.
What?
Wait, we got it. Oh, this is incredible. Oh, they almost had a double block. Unbelievable. Cuffy on the line. Stop it. Wow. You would have gone pokey behind the back on 2. We were talking about that earlier. Theo needs to add that to his game in transition. The blind reverse pokey.
Been trying for years.
When did you develop that?
I don't know. High school, maybe.
Just comes natural.
High school setter, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this arena right now?
This is so amazing. These fans are epic, and it's like I think it's the best crowd we've had. I'm gonna say it. It's the best crowd.
It's been amazing. Yeah. Thank you all for coming out.
And tomorrow.
Pageant, and then the pageant wave.
The princess wave.
Yeah. That's all I got.
I love it.
Sarah Hughes, Kelly Chang, Casey Patterson. He's patrolling not just the sidelines, but the entire arena at this point. Nice work, Casey. Dialed in, though, now. The New York Nitro sit atop league standings. The San Diego Smash, this men's duo, does have a loss. This would be a big win for them.
It'd be a big win and be a big loss for the Nitro. It'd be their first loss. And then Kelly Chang and Sarah Hughes could yell at these guys for ruining their perfect record. That last play right there is Ta.Crabb looking at you and then picking you apart.
Option. Sander, no problem. And they are just snapping this ball.
What's interesting, Taylor Sander line block, and then he saw something that had him dive into the angle. Had he up on it, he would have had it.
Smash down by 1.
Nobody!
Big and nobody home.
And then some dance poses, a little voguing here at the end. Oh yeah. Fancy footwork paying off.
Talk about a juke.
I would set the next one to the pin. I would go to the middle and then I would set it all the way to the pin.
Looked like Ta.Crabb just threw the Euro step at Chase Budinger.
That's a great call.
Cut. Defended.
Okay, a little subtlety there. Ta.Crabb tried to do the option. He scooped it for the option. It just wasn't high enough, so it came back to him. But he wanted his partner just to terminate that thing.
Inches. Ta.Crabb known to be a bit more of the consistent server. Lets his partner go for it. Rarely see an error on his side. Crabb to the corner. The Nitro flexing down, 2 away.
If you've seen the body language of Ta.Crabb, you've seen the competitor come out in the last few points.
Right on the line. The New York Nitro point. Is it with an ace? The off speed instead. Crabb at the net. Too easy.
That's what you do when you have a lead. You go split block.
I'm just surprised Taylor Sander took some off the serve there. I thought he'd just rip.
He might have been trying to cut it short. Just missed it.
Nitro picked up set 1, dropped set 2. Now at a second match point. Light serve. And the New York Nitro get the touch off the block and the match. Some tactic on the last swing.
100%, 100%. The highlights were had before the last point, but do yourself a favor and watch a few of those over again, because there was some excellent volleyball being played.
I feel like you ended up missing some of the fantastic digs in this matchup just because the swings and the serves were lights out.
They were. There was lots to watch. It just didn't occur on that last play. I think we found the Nitro celebration for the team.
Full flex.
Yeah, some people have handshakes, some have the entry. This is team flex off.
Taking one out of Rich Lamborn's book. San Diego Smash. Frustrated, clearly. The New York Nitro strike first. Let's go to Mark Sherman with the winners.
Down here with Taylor and Taylor. Wow, you're serving, I mean, just lighting it up back there. What is it about this environment that you love serving here? Because it was similar in Phoenix 2 years ago when you were just hammering. So what's that all about?
Ace or error, baby. No, I was struggling, you know. This wasn't our best performance. But I was just saying hit the ball as hard as I can, because if I'm going to miss, I might as well miss giving you guys a show. Thank you, San Diego, for coming out. Appreciate it. You guys are great fans. Yeah, what a win.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What a win indeed. Taylor, you had some incredible digs. He had some great sets too, and that was a heavy hitting match. I mean, just aggressive from start to finish. Was that your plan going in?
Yeah, it's jumpy sand out here, so we knew everybody's going to be a little more physical than we normally are. And I wasn't making plays in the beginning, but we knew that we were going to make one or two at some point, and we had to convert those. And luckily we did, and we pulled out a close match.
Yeah, you pulled it out in three, the third straight three-setter here on Saturday night. Congratulations, Taylor, and the New York Nitro staying undefeated.
Well done, Mark Sherman. Undefeated is correct for the New York Nitro. You look to this roster, and there is no weakness for the New York Nitro. Just look at the highlights. Ta.Crabb, Taylor Sander showed up big in a three-set battle. Coming up next, the ladies taking the court. Kelly Chang, Sarah Hughes, Tony Rodriguez, and Gina Urango. Can they even the score, or will the Nitro remain on top?